Hello guys and welcome. Before we get on to today's video, I just want to show you how we did today in our cardio exercise, or since now we're going to talk about cardio, I wanted to show you what I did today. So I went to jog, and there's a video also I posted on my jogging exercise if you want to check it out. Now we didn't go too fast, yeah, or like you could say we were kind of slowish, but we jogged. The main purpose of what we did is cardio. That's what I wanted to do. When I went out on the sun, to run, I wanted to do cardio. That was the main thing, to keep my heart rate the whole time. As you can see, it's not walking. My speed obviously wasn't that slow. So let me just bring it up here in a minute. So as you can see, Tuesday evening run, well, because it was like nearly sunset. So as you can see, our average pace per the kilometer was 7 minutes 43 seconds, which is, you could say slow jogging, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, we could have increased it, but given also that this was while we were fasting, burned 220 calories. But you see that means we burned something. We worked out, we did an exercise, and that's the main thing. It wasn't to waste. Okay. So yeah, that puts my main point there. Now, cardio. What is cardio? Cardio is basically an exercise that keeps your heart rate elevated for a given period of time. Let's say 15 to 20 minutes and so on, okay? Doing like a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, something doesn't really count as cardio. You gotta keep it up for a little while, okay, to give you a good, proper cardio workout, alright? Why is cardio important? Let me tell you about this, okay? Cardio's main point, the main purpose of doing cardio anywhere in this world, be it in China, United States, East, West, North, South, is to burn fat, to lose weight. That is the main purpose of cardio, okay? That and to increase your cardiovascular fitness, okay? So if you already lost all the way you are, if you're a perfectly fit person, that doesn't give you an excuse to skip cardio. Nobody on earth should skip cardio, okay? You need cardio in your life. I don't say you have to do it every day, but you have to have some kind of cardio in your lifestyle. That's what it means by having a healthy and active lifestyle, to be doing constant exercise, okay? Because what cardio does is, it's exercising your leg muscles, obviously. All cardio exercises consist of your muscle movement, okay? And they're huge muscles, so when you move them, you're exerting a lot of energy. And with that a lot of energy, you're burning calories, you're contributing to losing fat, you're boosting your metabolism, okay? So, and now some people I know might come with the argument, that, oh, it's okay, I do weight training, I don't need cardio, I'm at cardio for sissies, cardio is for beginners. Wrong, okay? No, strength training does not substitute cardio, and I'm gonna explain to you why. I'm gonna give you an example, and I hope that works out to explain it. When you do strength training, like weights and lifting, you are doing an exercise after all, right? So it means they are burning calories, but it's not really focused on fat burning, okay? It's like, doing push-ups and hoping, it's like trying to focus your triceps or your biceps while doing a push-up. Now when you're doing a push-up or like a chest workout, your arms are obviously in general are doing some work, but it's a secondary muscle. Your primary muscle, the one that's being targeted, is your chest. So when you want to work on your chest, what do? You do chest exercises, you do push-up. If you want to work on a biceps and triceps, you do an arms workout. So if you want to lose fat or maintain your fitness level, or at least don't gain weight, is you got to do cardio, okay? Now there are different forms of cardio that you can do, okay? The main, obviously, and the most used and the most common way of doing cardio is basically long, steady exercise like jogging, cycling, and for people, low impact like brisk walking. Now, from my experience, I'm a person who's lost weight over and over and gained it weight and lost it again. So I have a lot of experience when it comes into losing weight and what cardio does into that. And for me, cardio has worked almost every time I can remember when I was trying to lose weight, because I would do it for a long time. For 35 minutes, and onwards. And yes, cardio wasn't alone. I obviously had to work on my diet and all that, but cardio was a primary reason and a catalyst for why I lost the weight that I did lose. Okay, so I can tell you that jogging for long periods of time, it can work. It works, it gives results, and it gives results to people before. You just have to be patient and wait, and it's not like, oh, in 2 weeks you're gonna lose like 20 kilos. It doesn't happen like that. There's no fairy tale, there's no fairy magic land when it comes into losing weight, when it comes into building muscle. You gotta have to work hard, you gotta be patient, okay? Now, for some people, and there's something that came new, and I actually did quite some research on it, is HIIT workouts, which is basically high intensity interval training. And I actually do recommend it, guys, because it seems that the idea is you do like, let's say 30 seconds of really high intensity workout, like some like high knee jumpings, super fast jumping squats and all that, just to keep your heart rate elevated, let's say to 85% and above. Obviously you don't have to have a heart rate monitor to measure that, but roughly you should be estimated that you feel that you're doing some really hard work. And then that will be followed by, like, let's say 30 seconds rest, or if you're a bit new to it, 45 to a minute rest, 45 seconds to a minute rest, okay? And it's really good because a HIIT workout wouldn't usually need to last more than 20 to 25 minutes. That's how it should be. It's like basically you do 4 exercises for 5 sets, or 5 exercises for 4 or 5 sets and on. But really it's roughly averaged out to be between 20 to 25 minutes. And actually it would be equivalent to doing long steady cardio at moderate intensity. Let's say let's say if you would run for 35 minutes, HIIT workouts would consist of 20 minutes. It would be roughly almost equivalent. So for people, who like fast workouts, explosive workouts, they can go ahead and try HIIT. If people enjoy jogging and doing this long steady and like to take their time, they can go ahead and do jogging and cycling, whatever they would like to do in that. For me personally, I like to do HIIT workouts for most days of the week, and for a day or two I would switch it up with doing cardio, because I love running. I've always loved running, and that's why I can't like just permanently stop doing it. I enjoy it. It's a great exercise no matter what people say about it, so that's why I enjoy doing it out of fun, and kind of like, because it brings me a lot of good memories of how it made me lose weight and stuff, and I'm grateful for that. Thanks to God. Now that we've covered that, I just want to tell you, so when should you do cardio? You should do it as often as you can. Like, if you can do it every day, that's great. It's good for you. Obviously you can have a rest or 2 days rest throughout the week. But it's really good for you to do cardio as often as you can, because that's how you want to burn fat. You gotta be exercising, you gotta be boosting your metabolism rate by doing some good form exercise, okay? Now, there's something else that needs to be mentioned. So, what time should you do it during the day? Should you do it in the morning? Should you do it before you wake up? Should you do it after coming back from work, after eating a good meal, before you sleep? Let me tell you this. In my opinion, you should do it in the whatever fits best for you, for your schedule. Okay, because that is likely the time that you're repeated every time. If you're likely to do it every day in the morning, then it's better than to do it on the most possible optimum time, like at 6 p.m. let's say, or 5 p.m., but only doing it once in a week or twice in a week. No, if you're gonna do it every day, before even eating breakfast, then do it every day. If you're gonna do it every day, after eating breakfast, then do it every day. After eating breakfast by an hour or two, just to digest. So you should do it in the best time that you want. And I know some people, there are arguments about there that you can do research on, where they say, exercising on an empty stomach compared to exercising after a stomach, and they're all researches and all that. But really, what really matters is that you do it, okay? So that's it, guys. I hope that I've showed you that how important cardio is, because it really is essential to burn fat, and if not, just to maintain your fitness level. Now obviously, if you're like an athlete or someone who's fit or focusing on bodybuilding and don't need to lose fat, then you can reduce on cardio. You don't need to focus on cardio so much, but not neglect it completely. And vice versa, if you're someone who really wants to lose weight, then you should give a good amount of time and effort on doing cardio so that you burn that fat away, okay? Thanks, so thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to see you in another video. See ya!